Now we're going to start working with Arduino in LabView. So for doing that, we open LabView. Okay, and we are going first to set up Arduino in LabView. To do that, we have to go here, Tools, okay, Maker Hub, Links, and then okay, if you have any trouble doing this with Arduino Leonardo, you have to first generate firmware libraries, but normally we don't have problems with that, and then we can go directly to this part, Links, Firmware Wizard. Okay, so with this thing we are going to set up our Arduino. Okay, now I connected my Arduino Leonardo. You are going to connect your Arduino Uno, so you have to choose here Arduino Uno, Nano, Mega, whatever you have. Okay, mine now is Leonardo, and the connection is going to be the USB. Okay, we are going to introduce the LabView firmware into our Arduino. Okay, then we press next. Here we select the COM ports we have. I have the COM3. If you don't know, you can remove, you can pull out the Arduino, and then you some of these COMs, some of the ports are going to disappear. Then when you connect it again, the port is going to appear again, and then you are going to know what port you have. Or maybe you can go to Windows console panel, and then know what port do you have. So I have the COM3, and then I press next. He's going to introduce these Links firmware into my Arduino, and what is going to happen is, I'm going to do it, is going to upload the firmware. Okay, that happened because of the Arduino, because of the Leonardo thing I told you. Okay, but yours is going to work. So I'm going to introduce the LabView code, translate it into the code that the Arduino is going to understand, right into your Arduino. So your Arduino is going to understand LabView with this thing. Okay, and now we are going to be able to program our Arduinos in LabView. Okay, mine is not going to be because the thing I told you. So now we go to LabView. Okay, and then for example we can launch an example, and we have here Control T. So I have here an example, the one I can start working with. Okay, we have here one example that is going to light a LED into my Arduino. You already know this thing here. You have to use here the serial port you have. Okay, and then the channel, the output channel you want to use, the 13, the 14, the whatever, the 2, whatever. And now I'm going to explain you how this thing works. Okay, this, if I press Control H, is going to tell me what is this. This is an initialize function. This is going to tell Arduino, yes, it's going to tell Arduino that I'm going to start programming it. Okay, I have to do this once, only once, outside of a loop. Okay, this is a while loop. Outside of a loop, I have to do first always the initialize thing. I have an error in. I can put here. This is a constant. Okay, an error constant. Then we have to choose the serial port. This thing, serial port. Okay. I have to choose also the digital output channel. Okay, and this digital output channel is going to be inside this thing, this function that is going to be the digital write. this is going to write some digital output into your Arduino. Okay, you have to connect this input with the other output, and this input with the other output, to connect all of the Arduino function. Okay, and then you have here LED value. Okay, LED value. Then I can control the program from here. If I press it, I turn on the LED. If I press it, I turn on the LED. Okay, and this is this LED value. Okay, and anything else? Okay, I'm going to do this with also with this loop rate function. I can measure here how fast in frequency, how fast this loop is going to work. Okay, and then I can decide here if I want to stop the loop with a button, okay, with a digital button, or I can stop the loop if some error happens. So I have here an AND gate. Okay, if some of those things happen, I stop the loop. Okay, and then finally I have to place here a close. Okay, I'm going to show you a close V. Okay, a close function, the same. This is going to close any communication between the Arduino and my computer. Okay, and then I can place here an error and simple error handle. This is going to tell me if some error happened, what kind of error I have. Okay, so this is the thing. It's not going to work because my Arduino is not communicating. Then it's going to say that I have an error. Okay, some error, and then it's going to stop the loop because it's not going to work, but yours is going to work. So now try it. Oh, well, it's okay. Now it's working. Okay, it's working, so my LED has to be on. Okay, and you have here the frequency of my loop. Okay, this is a loop frequency rate. Okay, in hertz. Then I stop it, and always, please, always stop Arduino from these buttons. Okay, always. You always have to have these things, because if you press here stop, your Arduino is going to be corrupt, and you are going to have a lot of errors when you connect it again later, and you are going to need to restart it or erase it or whatever. Okay, then always press stop from here. Now it's your turn to write one program.